morning. It's the next day, it's Sunday, it's about 9:15 and we're gonna go ahead and start draft 2. I have got the gym later, but apart from that I haven't got anything on today. So my plan today, finalise my outline for draft 2, tie everything up, and then we're gonna go ahead and start probably editing. What I want to do, I'm not going to do it in order. I think what I'm going to do is start with the main beats and just get the main beats kind of finalised. All the major plot points are sorted. I've got a basic outline for draft 2, so I'm going to have a quick break. Back, we are going to start draft 2 properly, but we're going to focus on the 5 main beats. But yeah, and then we're going to build everything around it. But I want to get the main story's character finished first. Hello, so it is a bit later in the day. I have been in the gym and I've been doing some other stuff, so it's gonna be time for draft 2. So I have done a little bit of work. I have started rewriting the opening image, so the first scene where we meet Derek, the main character. I haven't changed a lot because I think the first scene works really well still. I'm just tightening some of the phrases up, and just trying to get more into a glimpse of Derek's character, because Derek's he's not a chirpy character per se. He's quite subdued in himself. He's not very confident, but he's incredibly intelligent in other aspects. But he's just not someone who is very out there. He's very subdued, and we want to get him out of his shell a little bit first and put him out of his comfort zone. But I think I'm about, so I have got like the word count estimate. I've gone for 80,000 words. So there's this like little word count that I've got is one word is 1 to 700 words. I'm already on 300 words for the first scene. The first scene I remember is quite long, but I can't think of any other way for him to get to the place, because we are going to meet his best friend in the next scene, but we'll just see how we go. I have done about 500 words of the first chapter. There's a little bit, just trying to get the tone of the story at the moment, but the opening, I've got 500 words done, so I'm just going to take my time with it. I'm not rushing this. I've got to take my time with it, so I'll probably do some more tomorrow. So I'll probably see you tomorrow, but I need to edit the other vlog, but it is 11:20. Hello, it has been a while since I've vlogged, do you know? It's just been absolutely crazy the last week or so. I just have not had time to do any vlogging. I've just been trying to get work done, and it's just been one of those weeks. But I did manage to get some editing done. I have been going through my manuscript and just doing some line edits here and there, but I thought enough is enough. I've done some line editing. I need to finish, I think, because I've got one of the first scenes down. I need to do some more line editing. I think I want to get up to part 1, and then we're going to go and focus on act 1 first and get that sort of whipped in shape first. So that's the plan. It is late right now. It is, I think, about 11 o'clock maybe. So I am going to just spend half an hour, but do you know what? Half an hour is better than nothing. So what I might end up doing is just going through some more line work. I have copied the original chapter into my Scrivener, because I'm using Scrivener for draft 2. I think if I use a different program for draft 2, it does help as well. So that is the plan here. But yeah, I think part 1 needs cutting down. So part 1, act 1, whatever you want to call it, because it is way too long, because I believe act 1 ends at chapter 20 in here, and yeah, that's a no-no. We need to build the stakes. So if I am going with this little rough guide, I Act 2 came into the break into 2. So the break into 2 is the 16,000 word mark. So that's where we need to aim. So we need to do the first 16,000 words and get that refreshed basically. And cut this down. So I have done some work on chapter 1. I've also moved some chapters across from draft 1 to some of the images. For example, chapter 4 is now going to become, I think, chapter 2, because, and I'm going to mix chapter 2 and chapter 4 up together and obviously edit it, because there's a big amalgamation of, we want to get a look into Penny's world, and we don't really see that till chapter 4 more or less, so we want to see both sides of them. So that's what we're going to do. But I have made some headway. I want to try and get finished. What I want to try and focus on this week is trying to get chapter 1 edited first, and obviously build up the opening image first. There's some dialogue I've still got to rework and think about how I want that to be showcased. But apart from that, I've kept some lines of dialogue that are from draft 1 because I quite like them, and I think maybe with a bit of a developmental they'll probably need to be edited, but this is only draft 2. But yeah, that is it for now, so hopefully I will see you for an update. Hello, so it is about 10:30 and it is just going dark outside, like only just, but I'm gonna spend about half an hour just doing some editing on chapter 1. I just want to clean up this scene a little bit, but that is my aim this week. We're just editing, well, not chapter 1, we are just editing the main scene. That's all I want to try and get done this week, just that main scene. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I've done a little bit, but I have got to go to bed. It's just been a busy day today. But I've just been thinking that there's a plot point that I'm going to change in the opening image. It's only a small tweak, but it kind of affects, so it's a small tweak. It doesn't really affect the story, it's just, I think it works better a little bit. But I'm just thinking, like, with my plan is, once this opening image is done, I'm gonna sort my 15 beats out first, and then obviously go in between, because I think I'm gonna do scene by scene. We want to get these scenes just kind of out the way first, and then we can do the nitty gritty. So that's my plan. But I've better head to bed, so hopefully I'll be able to do some tomorrow. But yeah, I've done a little bit, and hopefully by the end of Friday, we've got the opening image done. I think the scene comes out to about 1,500 words at the moment. But it could end up being shorter, it could end up being longer, but I don't know. But that's my goal for this week. Well, good morning. I feel like I'm doing a cooking show right now, but I'm making baked eggs this morning, so I'm just gonna have to like weigh everything out, so I need to get my oats first. Like, before I do any writing, I have got a appointment because I'm having my eyebrows done today, and my lip wax, I've got that, and then a bit. I do need to go have a shower, but first we need to get everywhere cleaned up because the house is just a bit of a... Somebody's left all these dishes in the sink. I'm going to end the vlog today, but we need to get scene 1 done I want to get the first scene done. So let me get my scrivener up and we're going to aim to finish it before I go to bed tonight. I am very tired. I've just been doing some art stuff and it got to the point where I'm like, I can't concentrate anymore. So there's still 3 things I need to watch, but yeah, we're just gonna go and get this first scene done. If that is all I do today, that's fine. I'm off next week. I've got work I've got work a half day on Monday, but then I've got a few things going on in the week, but I do have the rest of the week just to work on my novel. Well, I have got the opening image done. So the first scene, because I'm going to go by scenes for this draft, is 1,540 words so far. So I'm going to consider that the total word count for draft 2 so far. So that is it for tonight, and I'm going to end this writing vlog here. I finally managed to complete my goal. I'm happy about that. But next we'll be moving on to the setup, so that's going to involve a lot more intricate balancing and a few more scenes. So obviously the next scene I'm still building the setup, so the next scene, so I'm going to focus on Derek first, I think, and then build his like scenes up first, and then obviously go back and build Penny, and then once that's done, once that draft 2 is done and I've got things, I will send it out to beta readers, and I'm thinking about getting a developmental edit on it or paying for that, because I know Reedsy does has developmental edits. But if anyone is interested in beta reading, I don't know, let me know. Obviously draft 2 isn't done yet, and if anyone is interested, and obviously it'd be an exchange for an exchange. If they have something that they would like beta read, I would be happy to do an exchange. Obviously I don't want people just to read it without getting something in return, so let me know. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the next writing vlog, or you will probably see me next week, and it's time for the setup.